Okay, it's Steve here with Desert Dwellers. We're going to do a little bit different on this video. This was taken the other night using the ATN X Sight II HD scope. Now I just put this scope on a 22 short-barreled rifle, and it's the first time I've had it on there. I had it zeroed in at about 35 yards. Now this first segment, I got it on a still here. This rabbit was about 100 yards up the road. And I gave it a little bit too much elevation. I thought the bullet was going to drop farther. I hadn't practiced at farther distance. And as you can see, the bullet goes right over his head, then kind of chases the rabbit out into the desert a little bit, get a few more shots off, but it was just moving too fast, dodging in behind the sagebrush. So he got away from us.
Probably not, but
so that's going to be this first one.
It's sure fun to watch you do it, though. Yeah, he's still going left. Really? No.
Okay, this segment here is to show how easy it is for the rabbits to get behind the brush and also how tough they can be. There's 3 of us out here shooting it, including me with the X-Sight scope. Now he's wounded. You can see he's wounded, but he's still moving pretty good.
I got him
going
down.
in and
He's
out
down.
of the brush.
He's wounded.
That's me talking there on the camera. You can see how erratic they get, so it's like bouncing all over the place. And he keeps trying to move, keeps trying to move, keeps trying to move. Look at him move, man. And I say he's wounded. Now, I had actually got him there, but I lost track of him. We all lost track of him.
I lost him again.
And we had to walk up there. It took us 2 or 3 minutes to go find him. As you can see in the still there, he's laying there just from a little laser dot about 2 o'clock from the little laser dot on the right hand side. He's about midway up the screen. You can just see his belly there, about 2 or 3 feet from the laser dot. But like I said, we lost him,
down.
And we had to walk up there, and we finally found him, and got a little video of that where we find him at. Okay, this segment again shows how the rabbits, they move in and out of the brush. They run fast, they get down and hide that brush. There's again 3 of us shooting. You can tell when I'm shooting compared to the other guys with the little laser dots. Got to keep moving. Where a lot of this was edited out because we're searching these rabbits. They get in behind this brush and they disappear. Here we're actually shooting into the brush where we think he's at, trying to chase him out. Didn't really work. We didn't find him there, but then we catch him a second later, moving somewhere again. We're searching, and
I haven't seen him
off
either.
the
Oh, there he goes. Shit, lost him again in the
They
bush.
hide so well, and when you're looking through that scope, they are just so hard to find. And I think there was actually a second rabbit because kept moving
Is there 2 of them?
like right, and then like all of a sudden to the left, and all of a sudden to the right. We're like, is there more rabbits out here than we know of? But yeah, they bounce around out there pretty good. They hide good behind that brush, or hard to spot sometimes. And as soon as they know that you see them, man, they'll take off running again. So you got fractions of a second to try to get on target. And you see, we're expending a lot of ammo on this rabbit, but that's okay. I think we finally got him at the end, but I don't remember.
Shit, lost him again.
They're pretty tough out there, and in that brush where they can hide really well into it. It's not the easiest job in the world, but it's fun, and that's what it's all about. So this segment's about ready to come to an end, and then we'll move on to the next one. And there we go. Okay, this segment, the bulletproof rabbit, or the luckiest rabbit of the night. As you can see, we're shooting all around this guy, and we just cannot hit him. We never did get him. He just runs out there making fools of us. But it was fun. But yeah, we out of 3 guys and a dozen rounds of ammo, 20 rounds of ammo, we never did nail them. But that's the way it is sometimes. Sometimes they just, the luck's on their side. You can see him still moving out there, and I'm trying to line up a shot, but I can't quite make out exactly where he was behind that bush. And he runs off to the left. Yeah, he eventually just got lost in the night on us, so
He's over there.
We had to move on to the next one. Okay, here's another lucky rabbit moving around. Now, in a second, you're going to see the scope go up in the air. I was in a bad shooting position, had to run around the vehicle, keep shooting safely. But eventually this guy wandered off on us too and got out into the desert and disappeared on us. So another one got away. Okay, the rabbit shooting gallery. Okay, by the time I got out of the car and got the camera going, this rabbit's running back and forth across the road and the other two guys are shooting at it. Now I run out of ammo, so I have to lift the rifle up. I'm changing my magazine right here. They had already got it by the time I got the rifle back down in place. You can see him dead up there, and I get a little video of him. He's down. But they got him on that one. So that was it for him. Okay, a good shot. Now you see this rabbit. The sound doesn't seem to be recording, but we fired a few rounds at him, then we lost him. I pick him up about 15-20 seconds later. That's why there's a little gap here. He's about 60 yards out. Right here, you see him. Camera's a little blurry because I didn't have time to focus it. And I got him with one shot about 60 yards with a 6.5-inch barrel. It was a lucky shot.